Hello and welcome to Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition Episode 5 with me to go. I almost said Origins again. I almost recorded over last episode's audio. That would have irritated me greatly. Anyway, journal, let's switch back to Inquisitor's Path and set as active. And let's go back in here. Key? Do I have any powers to spend? Key? Yeah. Okay, let's see what's happening. So what do you want of me? You want me black screen. Okay, here we go. I was gonna say, people just suddenly appear.
Does it trouble you?
That's fine.
Not really.
What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power.
Of course.
The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Yeah. That sounds pretty dangerous. Pretty much gathering mages and Templars.
Couldn't that kind of power just make things worse?
And people call me a pessimist.
People call me an optimist. No, a realist.
May I present Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Such as they are. We lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
You're even taller than I'd heard.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
Okay.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
A pleasure. A pleasure.
Pleased to meet you all.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet.
Oh, great.
The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
That was quick.
That didn't take long.
Shouldn't they be busy arguing over who's going to become divine?
Some are calling you, a Gunari, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry.
Yeah,
The
it
remaining
frightens
clerics
me
have
too.
declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Harold?
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
I kinda
Even
think
if we
that
tried
was
to stop that view from
Divine
spreading.
Justine.
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
It's a little unnerving, actually.
It's a little unsettling.
I'm sure the Chantry would agree.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign. And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
So I'm the problem.
So if I wasn't with the Inquisition...
Well, let's be honest, they would have censored us no matter what.
True.
And you not being here isn't an option.
Also true.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
I'll talk to her.
I'll see what she has to say.
You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Inquisition perks. Interesting.
Any word?
Nothing yet.
Rolled it. Oh, I can't actually use any of this stuff. I don't even know how this works, so I'm gonna back out for a sec. I can't back out. Okay. Then I guess I'll select this. Hello, Archer. Nice arching. Wow, certainly seen better days, hasn't it? Oh, look. Looks like Q. Okay, so we avoided the fighting as best we could. It's every bit as bad as we feared. The apostates are mad, attacking everything that moves, and it appears the Templars aren't following anyone's orders any longer. Good. We've located Mother Giselle, trying to protect her, but she refuses to leave for refuge until ensured their safety. That will be hard to do without troops. To push the apostates and Templars out of the area, Commander Collins asked me to make inquiries with Master Dennett, a retired horseman who lives in the area, contacting about obtaining better horses. Horses for courses. But unable to get through the fighting. Okay, accept report. Not yet. You now have access to missions. Missions take time, bring the Inquisition, resources and rewards. Only one mission per advisor can be activated at a time. Some missions have a preferred type. Yep, okay. Provide power 8. Gather coin. Provide power 4. Barracks Revenge. What is this? I actually let the call alone since I paid back. I got a letter from my editor and she tells me that Harden Hightown appears in print in Tevan. Friends for a couple of weeks ago. I'll give it a moment to contemplate it. The horror with that title. The repuncheoning appeared? What? No. How do I...
Let's see what we have.
Okay. To whom it can... Hi, Eva. Yeah, sure.
All right.
Okay, that's cool. Sure.
Let us begin.
I don't know what that did, but sure. I bet you they still haven't left, even though I sent them on missions. Game. Interesting. I don't want to summon the War Council. Let's go into world travel. Ah, map. I can use map to travel.
For she who trusts in the Maker,
It's a room.
fire is
Okay.
her water. As the moth sees
Oh, what do we got?
The
Gotcha!
Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador.
if you can't prove it was founded on Justinia's orders?
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the breach. Mistress Adar, this is Marquis Durelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. How's Durelion lend Justinia these lands for pilgrimage? This Inquisition is not a beneficiary
Everything
of this
before
arrangement.
this Inquisition did not sound like anything. I'm sorry. You own this land.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denner, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Its followers need shelter.
People have been injured. You can't just turn them out onto the snow.
And who benefits if they stay?
Divine Justinia, Marquis. The Inquisition, not the Chantry, is sheltering the pilgrims who mourn her.
Why is the Chantry ignoring the faithful?
Because it remains in shock. We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
She's a very good diplomat. She is a very good diplomat. I like her.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Well, if worst comes to worst, I'll just run you through with my sticky stick. Does the Marquis own Haven?
Do the Durelians actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite their Ferelden relations, the Durelions are our legion. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
I'm sorry for interrupting.
I apologize for the intrusion. I didn't realize you were meeting with the Marquis.
You did little harm. In truth, the debate was most beneficial as practice for those to come.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
She is very good, and she's a very good voice actor too. How did you become an ambassador?
May I ask what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Leliana approached me. We've been
Staff?
acquainted for quite some time.
Staff?
For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
What's your background?
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
I am very glad you're here.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montillier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas' politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
Oh, she is very good. I like her. There are shinies.
Please tell me if you find... You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway.
Oh, you can
It's odd to see them
rotate.
accepting a mage as their hero. It must be easier because you're not human. They already see you as different from those of us who lived in circles. My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
I found something for you?
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Learned child is a blessing.
I'm not gonna go
upon
downstairs
his
again.
parents and onto the maiden.
I kind of actually want to start this mission. Map. And apparently I can fast travel. War room, lost souls. World map. Cassandra. can I, like, fast travel to them? Oh, I can go to the world map from here. Ah, and I can just go to the hinterlands. Interesting.
Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow.
Okay, that's good to know.
Go in peace, Herald of Andraste.
Let's talk to you.
Can I help you with something?
Goodbye, no.
Farewell. Make a go with you.
Okay. No schematics available. Okay.
You find anything we need, let me know.
It's actually nice that I can jump. Jump is proving a lot more useful than I thought it would be. Saves a little bit of time. Though, kind of still wish I had more tactic control. Varric? Varric here, or Varric is further up. Let's see if I can ask about companions. Yo, Varric.
Need something?
I have questions about Hawk.
I've read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
Orsino's mate. Made no sense.
In the book, you say that first enchanter Orsino turned himself into a giant monster made of corpses. How? Why?
Wow,
Do I
that
look like an expert on
that is
magical
very
creatures to
irritating,
you?
Varric.
Well, I can't tell you how. For the why, all I can say is he was desperate.
Okay. You made up the Arashock fight?
There is no way Hawk really could have killed the Arashock.
I
It
know
would
he
have started
did,
a war
but
with the Kunari.
I was
told
Hawk.
later that the Kunari disavowed his actions. Apparently, the Arashock didn't get permission before he attacked Kirkwall, and the Qun didn't want another exalted march. When they finally sent a ship to haul the Red Dread away, they just said, "We will never speak of this again." As far as I can tell, that's the Qun's version of an apology.
Kuhn doesn't have apologies. Where are Hawk's friends?
Where are the rest of Hawk's associates now?
Meryl decided to look after the elves left homeless by the fighting. She's done a pretty good job of keeping them away from the mages and Templars, so far.
Good.
I guess she has plenty of practice avoiding stupid human battles with her old Dalish clan. Fenris has kept himself busy, hunting down the Tevinter
Good.
slavers who came south to prey on the refugees. I'm not sure exactly where he is at the moment. You can usually follow the trail of corpses, though.
Yeah, well, he was a
Isabella
bit
went
blunt.
back to the raiders. She's calling herself an admiral now. I don't know if she's actually in charge or just has a really big hat. Might be the
Probably
same thing, honestly.
both.
Hawk's brother Carver is still in the free marches, helping the Kirkwall Guard keep order. Aveline is still guard captain. I'm pretty sure Kirkwall would
Wait,
fall into
that
the
doesn't
sea if she
sound
quit her job.
right. I was a male, so shouldn't Bethany be part of the circle now? That sounds like a bug to
Learned
me.
child is a blessing upon his parents and onto the
Oh,
making.
quiet you.
Have you heard about the refugees out in the hinterlands?
You know, I just realized I'm in the freaking... Everyone's going to
Closing
be...
the breach is our primary goal. But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it.
That's not going to be good.
Any
well.
artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
You think it survived?
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not?
Oh,
The artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age.
so it's...
I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
So it's... Oof, I agree. I really
We would
do.
do well to try to recover whatever created the breach.
And destroy
Liliana's
it?
people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for
Bet you
anything?
the artifact comes from, like, before the first blight. And I bet you it, well, if it is an artifact, I bet you they're transporting it through the Fade.
What do you know about the Fade?
A great deal from my wanderings. There are few hard facts, but I can share what I have learned.
Okay. Tell me about the breach.
I'd like to know more about the breach.
Simply put, it is a tear in the veil between this world and the Fade, allowing spirits to
A
enter
really
the world
big
visibly.
one.
Small tears occur naturally when magic weakens the veil, or when spirits cluster at an area that has seen many deaths. But your mark allows you to exert some control over the breach. That means it was created deliberately.
Interesting. Tell me about the veil.
I'd like to know more about the Veil.
Circle mages call it a barrier between this world and the Fade, but according to my studies in ancient elven lore, that is a vast oversimplification. Without it, imagine if spirits entered freely. The Fade was not a place one went, but a state of nature like the wind.
That sounds dangerous.
We've got enough trouble with demons already.
But would they still be demons? Or would they be part of a natural environment, like a fast-flowing river? Yes, it can drown careless children, but it can also carry a merchant's goods or grind a miller's flour. That is what the world could be if the Veil were not present. For better or worse.
Interesting.
I'd like to know more about demons.
The Chantry says that demons hate the natural world and seek to bring their chaos and destruction to the living.
That sound.
But such simplistic labels misconstrue their motivations, and in so doing, do all a great disservice. Spirits wish to join the living, and a demon is that wish gone wrong.
Oh, can we change that?
Is there a way to coexist? To live with them, if not in peace, at least without such active confrontation?
Not in the world we know today. The Veil creates a barrier that makes true understanding most unlikely. But the question is a good one, and it matters that you thought to ask.
Goodbye. Goodbye?
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Interesting. Actually, that is very interesting, and I'm going to go to the war table because there's some stuff to pick up. But that is very interesting. Now, whether he is actually right.
Come to me, child, and I shall embrace you. In my arms lies
War Council, come to me. Liliana, Cullen, report to me your stuff. You are honor guard, welcome site, divine vigil, measure of thanks, I'm sending Ferelden arms and equipment to your troops. Thank you. Liliana, your author's friend is truly a mystery. Our search uncovered only a string of foreign accounts. The trail of coins led from Ativa to Tevinter to the Free Marches and Olay. Someone hid their tracks well, but your writer is in Kirkwall, and remember you owe me a favor. Received Amulet of Power. Oh, cool. Fight for power. Ah. Complete. In progress. Complete. Oh, I can fast travel there. Interesting. Gather coins. It takes an hour. Wow. Huh. See, this is a very interesting choice. I wonder how long the other one's got left. I'm gonna go wait till the other one completes, because I'm very interested in her going, because that sounds like a very good choice. Come on. I. Inventory. Weapons. It looks like a good, back. Armor. This interface is really made for a, gained an ability when equipped. Varric only. Well, I suppose I will be equipping you to Varric. Oh, won't I? Oh, I didn't realize I could equip. Good. Well, you get this, because you are the only one who can use it. Weapons. 67 plus 3 damage. And obviously that's the best one, so you can have that. Cassandra. Me, Varric, and Solaris. Can I equip the healing apprentice coat too? I can. Good. That is actually really good. Excellent. Back. Accessories. Perfect. Close. Okay, let's... I want to wait, though. Oh, wait. Josephine. I wonder if she'll talk to me. She is very interesting.
Good day to you.
Anything to report?
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies.
Yeah.
We must aim for more.
How are our guests?
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
Sir Griffith of Denerim, a
Ooh.
most distinguished knight of the realm. He's defeated darkspawn, slain demons, chased
Chased
down abominations.
abominations.
Just don't ask him about it over dinner. He spares no detail.
Okay.
What may I do for you?
Anything to report?
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
None in particular. Our guests are well pleased with what they've seen.
Good. Okay, cool. I wonder how much longer that other mission's got to complete.
Let all repeat the chant of light.
Can
Only
I,
the
like,
word.
check in the journal or something? Oh, what's this? Interesting. Hello, Maya. Okay. Seeing red.
Spells the darkness upon us.
Interesting, I can have more than one mission equipped as well. But not a huge fan of this interface. Some really weird stuff goes on every now and again.
When magic gets out of control.
We call the Templars, just like the rest of you.
Hey look, it's Golem. Let's go down here and see Cassandra and Cullen. Hopefully they're not fighting. Cassandra! Hey Cassandra. You look like you're having fun.
Ugh.
You're impressive.
You're kind of a force of nature, aren't you?
When I need to be.
It's impressive.
You flatter me.
I'm trying.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool, and they may be right.
What do you believe?
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see.
And you are right.
And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
What happens next?
What's going to happen now?
Now, we deal with the Chantry's panic over you before they do even more harm. Then we close the breach. We are the only ones who can. After that, we find out who is responsible for this chaos, and we end them. And
like
if there
your
are
priorities.
consequences to be paid for what I have done, I pay them. I only pray the price is not too high.
Clipping? You had to do it.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I?
No, you didn't, really.
My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail.
And I happen to
But
agree
I
with you.
misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone. You've said you believe you're chosen. Does that mean you believe in the Maker?
I do not know.
I can't really say.
I suppose it doesn't matter now. I have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
And that I agree with. And now I'm gonna go talk to Josephine.
Granted them power
Oh.
over the very fade.
Why does Shift not let me run? Oh. You know, it's probably gonna work outside of like this area in the tutorial, and it's just here, and it's just to irritate me. Oh, Liliana. Where are you?
I did not see good Templars and evil mages in that circle, sister. I saw prisoners and jailers. The prisoners learned fear, and the jailers cruelty.
But the Templars serve the Chantry.
Until we asked them to be less harsh in their treatment of the mages, at which point they rebelled. I am not certain the Chantry should ever have been backed by blades.
I don't see Liliana here. It says she's here, but I don't see her. She's a spy master, so she must be invisible.
For I walk only where you would bid me. Stand only in
A nice hit wave. I like it. Okay, let's do this. Let's get the report, and then let's travel and end the episode, because I did nothing but talk this entire episode. Though, gotta say, I am enjoying this. Inquisition is a hollow. The righteous tide of apostates and demons on the doorstep. You do not head. What? Prideful power. I probably should have sent
Let us begin.
back. I'm gonna travel now. Fast travel. Venture forth. Do I have a choice? No, I do not. Confirm. Kind of wish they'd bring back like the Dragon Age 1 where you could see all your party members. Yeah, maybe they even had that in Dragon Age 2, but like selecting cards. Yeah. I guess like you had the tarot cards for the collector's edition. Nug. They're a whole lot more rare. What are you talking about? Thieves. Nugs all over. Poor things don't seem to be built for anywhere. Ah, that's good. Power can be spent to the war table, scouting missions. Valuables category contain note to sell for profit. Okay. Easier to track on their track than your own ass. Everything. 5 barely blast out page 2 color. Anyway, my point is the only ones farm I inbred. Their 5 colors can't stop peeing. I'm selling them in the capital loose piece and bunny pigs. Oh, that's very clever. I like that. Oh boy. You know, this episode's going to be long as well. Ah, well. Loading screen, will you finish? Loading screen. Apparently the area I'm loading in, I was only going to do one more episode, like this was going to be the last episode I do tonight, but I might do a 4th one. Like, get me up to episode 6. Yeah, I might do that. And I don't really want to end the episode just in case, because like, I believe like Dragon Age had like a cutscene every time you entered an area. Ah, here we go. I'm pretty sure Dragon Age 2 had cutscenes when you entered important areas as well, so... Although, the only important area in the was the city. I mean, everything else was cut and paste. I'm glad this game is, from what I've seen so far, is not just cut and paste the same dungeon everywhere. Although I haven't been into any dungeons yet, so I'll withhold my judgment on that. Black screen of death. I've got a mouse in the middle and loading down the bottom. I actually need to check how much space I have on my hard drive because it's 130 gig for a half an hour episode, and I had, it should be fine. I had a terabyte.
Herald of Andrade. I've heard the stories. Everyone has.
Okay.
We know what you did at the breach. They might not know much about the Canary, but you'll get no backtalk from anyone here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. Well, all of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
No, don't. Pleased to meet you.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
We should get to business. The situation's pretty dire.
I figured as much.
We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too.
Oh,
Corporal
great.
Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
I agree. Okay, well, with that, I'm gonna end the episode. Really? They didn't, like, refill my potions? Interesting. Do you have, like, a potion thing? Spec. No schematics. Change party. Rest. Oh, there's some elf fruit. Oh, do I have to level them all up? Oh, I do. Oh my god. I'll do that next episode. Oh my god. Oh, there's a quest. There's a quest marker. Oh boy. Okay, well, this is the end of episode 5. Thank you for watching. Let's play Dragon Age Inquisition, episode 5 with me to call. Hope you join me next time for episode 6, where we get on with the mission and help people here. See you next time.